What will I find down here?
My people haven't been down there since we sealed it off, centuries ago. But it should be safe, at least until you make it past the Orrery.
Was it part of the observatory?
It was built by my astronomers, before the Deathless buried the old city. You'll need to use it to open the entrance to Katash.
These are all old Byzantine soldiers. I guess the ones who didn't get the gift of the Divine Source in time. Well, well. Yeah, that looks like an orrery to me. And if you look carefully over there, you can see a freaking codex book inside that one grading hole. So this is kind of like a big puzzle segment of the game. We're coming to like a puzzle here. It's a lot like the tombs, which is I guess why they left the codex there. But I don't think it counts as one of the optional tombs. I mean, I did not get the chance to travel to see that lady after we cleared this orrery puzzle, so I can't say for sure. But concept-wise, it's similar. It's like we have to do a big puzzle as part of the main game. I guess that raises up a bit of a conversation topic. I mean, I hate to go over this again, but you know, having to question my own tastes and whatnot. I don't know how big of a fan people are of that, but let's be real. This is a AAA game, and it's a very kind of simplistic one. And one of the...
This is extraordinary.
Yeah, I'll look at this thing.
Let's see how this thing works.
We will we? My first reaction was, oh god, because this looks very complicated, and it's a bit more involved than some of the tombs we've done, but we will clear this. Don't worry, guys. You can see there's rope right here on this dangle planetary model. So one of the complaints I've heard for this game is how it's just like this variety hour, like it has a lot of varieties of gameplay styles, and what that results in is that it feels a bit shallow because it's not like focusing on one style. Like a lot of AAA games will do that. In this game's case, hold on, now what do I need to do in this part? In this game's case, it's like a cover-based shooter, but then it has platforming segments with some puzzles thrown in, and it's got some stealth in it. Oh, that's right, you can't shoot rope arrows from here. And I guess the argument could be made that all of those are a bit shallow, these segments, because, you know, it's not really devoted to any of those, the game. And I certainly do not mean to... I absolutely understand why people are not a fan of this kind of game. I understand why it might not be popular, because there are people who... a lot of people want games to be a... you know, they want their games to mean something. They want it to be involving, and they want it to be, like, deep. And, you know, games are not simple entertainment for them. They need to be entertainment with, like, substance to them. Now, we can't go jumping yet because we need to twist this other planetary model around to finish the bridge. That said, I am perfectly happy with having this light entertainment game like this. So oh, actually, we need to get to this side. I fully understand and I sympathize with people. Especially I understand because the original Tomb Raider games are very much focused on the platforming. In fact, you notice it because the combat is kind of annoying, in my opinion, in like Tomb Raider 2 and 3. So, like, fans of that, I totally sympathize if they were looking forward to, like, a lot of, like, really involved platforming segments. And, like, tricky jumping and precision and stuff. This game is kind of not that. But I'm perfectly happy myself with this kind of, like, a little entertainment piece. It's not like I don't have some complaints with some of the stuff. Like, I've said that I don't mind some of the hand-holding in the game, but the way that, for example, every time you come across a broadhead climbing wall or a rock climbing wall or all these, like, different things that you need certain items for, that every time a prompt pops up that you can use one of your items to do blah blah blah. Like, you don't need to remind us every time. Like, if we've been playing this game and been, like, really focusing on this game, then we will remember the various different situations that call for various different tools. Okay, so, like I said, this thing is more involved than tombs previously. There's basically a level 2 to this puzzle. First, these weird things. I'm not even sure what these are. Well, I kind of know. These things kind of lock the Orrery in place, so there's another one on the other side we need to release. Though I have no clue how that thing functions. It's so bizarre. Yep, here we go. See, here's like it's like a lock in place, holding the Orrery in place. So if we go over here, oh well, first let's go down here. There's a mural down here. That's right. And of course, like, I'm making the argument, I'm making that argument that people online hate, and I'm conscious of that, which is like, oh, it's just entertainment, don't think too much about it. And
destroyed everything in the city.
Usually the reply to that, apart from, of course, that the one I've already addressed is that some people want more substance than merely entertainment. One other argument is that it fails at even being an entertainment, or it's possible that it fails at even being entertaining. So, I would be, if you feel that this game is lacking, even as a light, like, little adventure game, like, if there's, like, glaring faults in this game, feel free to tell me. You could be completely right about that. And, I might be ignoring some glaring flaws in this game. I mean, I might disagree, and it might be like it's not a big deal for me personally, or it's not just a big deal at all. But, I would still be glad to hear from someone directly what they feel is perhaps lacking in this game. Okay, so now the Orrery is active, and we need to, yeah, like she said, we need to time our jumps. I'm not gonna try to get to that one. We're gonna have to wait for a second, actually, because we need to wait for one of the wire spool danglies to come over here, and it's gonna be that one. While we're doing that, let's count the number of planets hanging here. 1, 2... No, those are stars, actually, from those symbols. Never mind, then. So I'm trying to think, is there an accurate amount of planets swinging around here? For it to be, like... Because my first thinking... Oh, God. That's not good at all. Something smacked against me. I timed that completely wrong. Oh, hold on. Well, now I was just being terribly impatient because the thing was, it was so slow to activate. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Oh my goodness! What is going on? Suddenly nothing's working out. I did this thing. Now I really hate that I had to remove the last recording. I did this like flawlessly this bit, my first time through. So I was like, my first reaction was to make a joke like, oh, I wonder if Pluto's here. After all, it's no longer a planet, it's a dwarf planet. So do they have 9 planets here, or do they have an accurate 8? Then my thinking was, no, wait a second, that's stupid, because this is a like 13th century device or something about whereabouts. Pluto wasn't discovered until the 1900s, so it's not like it would be down here anyway. And then I started thinking about which planets the classic Greek knew about to begin with, and I was like, I don't quite recall.
Patience, Lara. Now.
Okay, so that I really appreciate there being a prompt, because it would have been really hard to tell when in the right moment to drop onto this spinny bit. And then we want to get to this one, I think. And now we've got the height necessary to get the central scaffolding. So I think the classic Greek and Romans knew up to Saturn the planets. I don't think Uranus and Neptune were known about them yet. I could be terribly wrong about that. Someone please... I'm sure this is common knowledge for historians, so someone please tell me which planets were known during the Byzantine era. But definitely not Pluto. I remember Pluto was discovered in the 1900s. That's like 1930 something, I think. Not to mention I can't keep track of all the spinning balls down here, so I have no idea how many heavenly bodies are down there. Okay, that was the whole puzzle room done with. I thought it was cool, because I like planetariums, so it was kind of neat swinging around on it. My second go, I've flubbed those jumps a couple of times too many, unfortunately, but it happens.
Speaks of the advanced archery skills developed in Byzantium.
Oh yeah, this is a confusing, we're classically trained. So it says increase the number of arrows that can be rapidly shot without redrawing from the quiver to 3. Which I don't entirely understand. I thought I already had a triple shot skill, so so I guess, I don't know, I haven't, just... Oh, I think I see what's going on, so... No, I don't, because she keeps drawing it from the quiver. Hold on, let me just... I'm wasting arrows, I know, but... See, I'm not exactly... I don't understand what the difference is between that and the triple shot we regularly have. Because to me that seemed like the same skill. Maybe it's if you didn't get it earlier in the game, you get it here, but that just seems silly to me. There we go. And, I don't know, I guess that's something someone could write in and tell me. Do you find it in general annoying that I keep questioning my own likes and I keep weighing what other people think? I do it often in videos, because I really do want to try and sympathize with other people and their tastes, even when they don't match my own. I can't help it. I really do want to take other people into consideration too. So it's like, I try to think about what's negative about the game, or what someone else would find negative or positive about the game, even when it's not my own, because I do want to acknowledge those people as well.
Valve. The old city is close.
I guess it's also a defense mechanism, because I'm terrified of someone trolling me. So, in some way I'm trying to be like, you know, like, I understand where you're coming from, so please don't rip me a new one.
Mountain above the glacier.
Can you see Trinity?
Yes, they're beginning their operation.
I'm entering the old city now. Listen, Sophia, don't attack them too soon.
We'll give it some time. I'll contact you again soon.
Interesting. Despite me doing this a second time, and I'm like, have a better idea of what to do, we're still pretty much on par with time. We're probably gonna end where I ended on my first recording. Oh, another document.
I thought I had died. The cold gnawed at me, and I grew weak, even as I saw the Prophet's people camped on the ridge of a strange green valley. One foot after the other, sword in hand, I trudged on. I meant to charge, battle cry on my chapped lips, when consciousness fled and I collapsed into the arms of heretics. They know who I am. They have been expecting Trinity. They do not have much, but they fed me, kept me warm until I could walk again. The Prophet told me I could leave whenever I desire, but they have taken my blades, even armed. I do not know that I could kill this man. I have failed the order. I have failed myself. But I live.
Okay, so we remember, I don't know if you guys remember, the story of this guy who was hunting the Prophet. kind of cool that like really later we get like a kind of a conclusion to that whole story. Also, again, that kind of supports my new theory about Jacob wanting to destroy the divine source while the Deathless Ones were, you know, angry and stuff, you know, violent. Because that makes him sound like a very, like, compassionate man, showing mercy to his enemies and stuff, so. Here we are. It's the old city. Who keeps lighting these fires? Well, I mean, we know at this point who keeps lighting these fires. Oh, oh, I need to make a second jump. There we go. There we go. Got the hold. Sure hope there aren't any undead Byzantine people here. Uh-oh. Look at all these people. Yeah, you keep waving that way, buddy. I'll just go this way. You know, it's funny we have, like, level 7 Greek now. They should really subtitle what these people are saying at this point, if we're that good at Greek. But, unfortunately not. And this sequence really feels like the finale of the previous game, where you sneak through the Oni stronghold. Another criticism I've heard leveled against this game is that it repeats way too much of the plot points and, like, events of the previous game. I can't really dispute that one either. Ooh, this is... Ugh. Hope there aren't any claustrophobics in the audience, because this is unpleasant. Yeah. I'm not really a claustrophobic myself, but this crevasse is pretty creepy looking. Being here. All I can say is it's been a long while since I played Tomb Raider previously, so I don't mind kind of playing the same game again with like different... The situations are still kind of different and the environments are very different, so it's different enough for my tastes. Oh crap, I think I just realized there was... Did I walk past a... There was a campfire, I think. Or did I? Because there's like two campfires which are confusingly close to each other. I think I may have passed one, unfortunately. Oh man, they got scary halberd guys, and they got like one giant dude there. I mean, he looks a lot bigger than the other guys, that one in the front there. I'm not just seeing things, right? He definitely looks bigger than the other dudes, which probably is the analog to that Oni chieftain who we had to beat as the final boss in the previous game. Uh-oh. Oh, hey there. You were looking at me all this time. My lip. You're hanging on my lip. Get off my lip. Oh, that's bitter. Oh, no. Here's the campfire after all. We just carry on a bit further. Yeah, no, I just find that this is, like, really close to the previous campfire, I feel. Or... Nah, I'm talking nonsense. This is pretty far away. But I swear there was, like, another campfire which was confusingly close. Anyway, the reason I needed to get to the campfire is there is a skill I really need to pick. So, where is it? Hang on. Okay, this could be nice. But there's something... Oh yeah, increased timing window available for a dodge counter. So I have not noticed it before. I've been complaining through this game that dodging is not as effective as in the previous game because the timing is really tight. But I think this one actually helps with that. And, spoiler alert, we're about to have a couple of encounters with the Deathless Ones, and dodging is much more important, I find, with the Deathless Ones than is with the Trinity guys. Their fighting style is very close combat-y, obviously. So I think at this point I do want to take some stuff which... I would have taken this one which like lets you bandage wounds faster, but I don't remember to do that one very often either. So I'd rather take this skill which like increases our dodge counter. Hopefully it increases the time to dodge. No, I probably won't do it because it's dodge counter, but at least we'll have a better chance of getting off the counters if I can do the dodging right. We absolutely need to practice that at this point of the game because... the Deathless Ones are gonna be on my ass all the time once the fighting starts. Oh man, they are ready to rumble with Trinity. I think it's pretty cool, actually. They're really scary, these guys. Also, I like that I'm wearing this white camo, so very convenient that I'm hiding against the wall. Oh god, it's an actual ballista.
So many of them.
And oh, I didn't even notice that the first time. That's a freaking siege tower they're pushing up there. Whoa! Wait a second, what do they need a siege tower for? They're the ones defending this place. I really wish there were subtitles for the Greek they're spouting. Oh, okay, now I remember. Here's the freaking... This is the two campfires I was talking about. Because look at this. This is right... I was just sitting at one a second ago, and now we're at the second one. This is like, this is like Dragon Slayer armor in Dark Souls 3, where you just walk across the bridge, and there's immediately another bonfire. Something to do with loading zones, I think, is why those camps are so near each other. And let's look at the map real quick. Look at this. Boop, boop, camp. Oh no, I missed a document. How did I do that? Dang it. Oh well. Hey, look, a trireme. That's pretty cool. Just hope don't sail it too far away from the ocean, or end your turn offshore, guys, or you'll be lost in the oceans. Oh no. What was that noise? Now, all the Deathless Ones seem to have full chainmail on their faces. So I can't quite make out, are they actual zombies or are they actually normal people who are just crazy? I've yet to determine that. They're pretty scary. I'll just give them that, so... But I like Lara sneaking there. That was really cool, dipping underneath the wall like that. Good effort at hiding. Now we're scot-free! That was also a really good scare. Ow! No! Stop dinging my helmet! Ow! Owie! Actually, he does quite look like a normal person underneath all that armor. Oh, hi guys! How's it going? See? This guy is immediately like... melee, and... That's kind of interesting. I don't know what the significance of them burning away like that is yet. Oh! Oh! So, yeah, when they die, they just kind of get smoked like that. Why that happens? Very good question. Has something to do with the divine source, I'm sure, but the significance still escapes me. Okay, that was danger close, that thing. Oh! Ow! Don't think so. Oh! Where did that guy come from? Okay, now let's try and do this. Oh wow, so I see. Did you see how huge the dodge counter was? You can just auto do it now. You don't have to wait for a time. Oh. Okay, you have to wait a bit for a timing, but... Okay, my melee isn't working out, so... Enjoy! Oh, his armor's gone, poor guy. Make him... Also, shotgun does not work as well as you'd expect against these guys. Their ancient armor, their chainmail, is surprisingly resilient. It's a bit confusing. But as you can see, they're not really immortal that much. They seem to die quite easily. They take up quite a beating, but they do die. Hi there. Actually, let's... Oh god, it's a Centurion. You can see from his helmet. Oh. Dude was burning to death. I helped him. Oh, and that didn't really burn to death. So, I mean, that's not Greek fire anymore, but it's like that weird glowing blue fire. Or that's not how Greek fire works, right? Oh, there's sulfur over there. I should have used, probably should have used just flaming arrows to take them out. Also, remember, we got these tricks and traps all over the place. I should be using those more, the environment. Ow. So that burns me, but the one fire in the flooded archives didn't? Silly game. Oh, wow. Guy took a headshot. Oh. Let's drop the bell on them. Rally the Deathless to fight Trinity by lighting their signal fires. What? Oh, goodness. I didn't even realize there was such a thing in this. Yeah, the assault rifle seems to work even better than a shotgun, if we're perfectly honest, because you can just keep pounding them. I did not realize there's a signal fire challenge here. That's a news to me. I like the idea, though. Hey, fellas. Oh, no. Here comes Halberd Man. I've heard the ancient technique of spin to wind is effective. Oh, what a pair of badasses, the way they jump. Oh! Okay, so actually, dodging his halberd is actually really hard because there's such a wind-up. I'm always doing it too early. Like that, see. Well, it missed me anyway, but, oh! Yeah, come this way. You'll never bet what's inside this big red thing. That was a double kill. Nice work. Ow! Ow, okay, that was stupid. I hit the plank with my grenade arrow. Damn it, I keep using the wrong arrows. Oh wow, this area, this little arena was a lot more involved than I realized previously. Like, there was a lot of options apparently here. And I just meleeed the guys in the fighting arena. A bit silly on my part. Look at all this swinging around we could have done. What? Ow. Have some fire. You seem to be a fan of that. Okay, this is as far as I played my first time, and for some reason it actually took longer than on my first go. I guess because I kept screwing up those jumps in the Orrery. I don't know. In any case, I'll just get a couple of treasures we get here, and we'll end the episode where I ended the first time. So then we can continue blind next time again.
Such terror. Tonight the armies of the Mongol horde camp at the edge of the valley, ready to strike at the heart of Kitesh. We have the alchemist's fire at ready to set the invaders alight. Every man and woman who can wield a weapon will fight. We will do all we can to support the Athanatoi, but I have never seen bloodshed. None of us mere citizens have. I have never taken a life, and now that I must, I fear for my resolve.
I love that this Athanatoi is a thing. I believe that refers to the Deathless Ones. I think, I don't really speak Greek, but Thanatos, I believe, is like the god of death or something. I mean, no, Hades is. What was Thanatos then? Some sort of spirit of death is Thanatos. I think Thana kind of implies death. And A, I believe, is definitely means like the prefix A means not in classic Greek. For example, atom means not divisible originally. It was the smallest possible item which was not divisible, which of course is wrong since we know that atoms are composed. Nowadays, what we call atoms are composed of protons, neutrons, and electrons, so they're still technically divisible, but anyway. It originally meant not divisible. And, like, amoral, I believe, comes from not moral, that meaning. So, the fact that there's, like, this scary Greek name for the Deathless, the Athanatoi, that's super cool. And then we get...
This is, particularly odd. Has elements of Scythian design, but it looks like a... No, not possible.
I'm not sure what Lara's alluding to here. Is it supposed to be some ancient astronauts thing? I'm not sure, cause like she's saying like it's not possible. What is it supposed to possibly mean? I'm not entirely sure. My best guess is aliens. Okay, so good. That's it for today. Next time we're gonna continue, hopefully, with me being blind again, so I don't have to re-record a bunch of episodes. And we will, I guess, getting to the end of the game. So we're gonna attack Kitej and do something about the Divine Source and all the Trinity and the Deathless Ones and all this other nonsense. We'll figure something out. See you then, guys. Goodbye!